Okay, next topic is interconversion. How to convert any inverse trigonometric function in terms of other inverse trigonometric function. Okay, any ITF in terms of other. Okay, so I am writing the formula and it is easy to remember the formula for interconversion. Okay, but I am taking these formula when x is greater than 0. And also you also remember only for positive x. Okay, if x is negative, then we can make x as positive now by using the property of minus x. Okay, but also we will take some questions or some derivation for negative x, but at this time when x is greater than 0. Now suppose here we use sine inverse x. You can take any inverse trigonometric function, doesn't matter. Now you can convert this one in terms of cos inverse or tan inverse or sec inverse easily. Okay, see, if x is positive, then how to remember? Just draw a right angle triangle. Okay, now right angle triangle, suppose this angle is theta, no problem. Now sine inverse x. If there is inverse trigonometric function is sine inverse, if there is sine inverse, then formula of sine is p by h, perpendicular by hypotenuse. If there is sine inverse, then consider this one as p by h. Okay, p by h, it means perpendicular is x by h. In denominator there is nothing, so 1, so p by h. Okay, so there is sine inverse, so I am considering this one as p by h. Formula of sine is perpendicular by hypotenuse. Okay, then if you p and h, then base become root 1 minus x square. Okay, now if you want to convert sine inverse in terms of cos inverse, then formula of cos is b by h. Write down b by h. B is root 1 minus x square. Okay, h is 1. So sine inverse x in terms of cos inverse is cos inverse root 1 minus x square. If you want to write this one in terms of tan inverse, then formula of tan is p by b. P is x, b is root 1 minus x square. Then this become x by root 1 minus x square. Okay, if you want to write this one in terms of cot inverse, formula of cot inverse is b by p, or directly from also this one you can write 1 upon this one, tan inverse 1 upon x equals to cot inverse x. So b by p, root 1 minus x square by x. If you want to write sine inverse in terms of sec inverse, formula of sec is h by b, then 1 by root 1 minus x square. Okay, and similarly if you want to write this one in terms of cosec inverse, then 1 by x. So you can write any ITF in terms of remaining ITF. Okay na? So this is the interconversion. Now suppose if you want proof. Okay, so what do you want? We want sine inverse in terms of any other ITF. Then assume this one as theta, same as previous na. Okay, all proof are like similar. So let sine inverse x equals to theta. Now here I have to write the all possible value of theta. Theta equals to sine inverse x, and range of sine inverse is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Okay, but 1 minute. At this time x is greater than 0. If x is greater than 0, then sine inverse x is also greater than 0. Okay, so theta can take value from 0 to pi by 2. Okay, if you take equal to, then also no problem. Here theta can take value 0 to pi by 2. Why only 0 to pi by 2? Why not minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2? Because x is positive. If x is positive, then sine inverse x is also positive. That is equals to theta. It means theta is greater than equals to 0. So 0 to pi by 2. Okay, now see, I am assuming this one as theta. Now you want value of theta in terms of cos inverse, tan inverse, cot inverse, sec inverse, cosec inverse. So if you want value of theta in terms of cos inverse, then you have to find the value of cos theta. Because now suppose you are getting cos theta equals to lambda, then automatically you will get value of theta in terms of cos inverse. Okay, so same thing I am doing. Here I want value of theta sine inverse x in terms of cos inverse, So I have to find the value of cos theta. But from this one what we are getting? Sin inverse at this side. If you take sin on both sides, then here you will get x and sin theta. We are getting sin theta equals to x. Okay. Now to get theta in terms of cos inverse, what do we want? We want value of cos theta. And cos theta is equals to root 1 minus sin square theta. Root 1 minus sin square theta. Sin square theta is equals to x square. Okay. From this one you will get value of theta in terms of cos inverse. If you want value of theta, sin inverse x is theta na, in terms of tan inverse, then find the value of tan theta. Okay. Now tan theta. Sin theta equals to x. Sin theta equals to x, it means p by h. P is x, h is 1. Then base is root 1 minus x square. Sin theta equals to x na, then x by 1. So p by h. And base is root 1 minus x square. Sin theta equals to x, then tan theta is p by b. X by root 1 minus x square. Okay. Now choose one also out of these. Can I take sec inverse? Now actually there is no need to prove for any other na, because directly cot inverse, tan inverse 1 by x is equals to cot inverse x, cos inverse x is equals to sec inverse 1 by x, and sin inverse x equals to cosec inverse 1 by x. Already we have property. Okay. But if you want to take, then take, no problem. Suppose I am taking cot theta. Cot theta is b by p, root 1 minus x square by x. Okay. If sin theta equals to x, then these are the value of cos theta, tan theta and cot theta. Okay. Now see. Now what we want? We want value of sin inverse in terms of cos inverse. Sin inverse, it means theta. We want theta in terms of cos inverse. So take cos inverse on both sides. If you take cos inverse, what we are getting? Cos inverse of cos theta. Here cos inverse root 1 minus x square. Now take tan inverse on both sides. Then tan inverse, always we can't cancel out tan inverse to tan. Okay. Tan inverse tan theta equals to tan inverse x by root 1 minus x square. Okay. Now take cot inverse. Cot inverse of cot theta, that is equals to cot inverse of root 1 minus x square by x. Now see, at this time can I cancel out cos inverse to cos? Now first we have to find the value of theta. It means the range of theta. Theta lies in 0 to pi by 2. Theta lies in 0 to pi by 2. Now check, this value is in range of cos inverse or not. Range of cos inverse is 0 to pi. And all value from 0 to pi by 2 also lies in the interval 0 to pi. So I can cancel out. So this becomes theta. Theta is equals to cos inverse root 1 minus x square. Can I cancel out tan inverse to tan? Then you will get theta. Range of theta is 0 to pi by 2. Now check, this is in range of tan inverse or not. Range of tan inverse is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Okay, we are getting 0 to pi by 2 also na. So cancel out. Theta equals to tan inverse x by root 1 minus x square. And similarly theta is equals to also this theta in range of cot inverse na. So cot inverse root 1 minus x square by x. Okay. So easy na, write down. Now suppose at the place of sin inverse we have 3 by 5. Suppose we have sin inverse 3 by 5. Then easily you can convert this one in terms of tan inverse. If sin inverse, then this one is p by h. P by h, perpendicular is 3, h is 5, then base become 4. Okay na, root this one is square minus this one is square. If you want to write in terms of tan inverse, then tan inverse is 3 by 4. Okay. So easily you can convert any ITF in terms of other. But suppose we have formula only for positive. If there is minus 3 by 5, then no problem. Then first use the property of minus x. Sin inverse minus x can be written as minus of sin inverse x. So this become minus of sin inverse. Now again sin inverse 3 by 5 is equals to tan inverse 3 by 4. So it means we can convert, no problem. Okay, write down. Okay, write a question. Prove that for x less than 0, tan inverse x is equals to minus pi plus cot inverse 1 by x and equals to sin inverse x by root 1 plus x square, and that is also equals to minus cos inverse 1 by root 1 plus x square. Okay. Now actually again I am taking same interconversion, but when x is negative. Okay. We want to prove that tan inverse x in terms of cot inverse x, cot inverse is equals to this one, in terms of sin inverse equals to this one, in terms of cos inverse equals to this one. Okay. Now again see, it is simple. First, always same thing. You want to convert this one in terms of other ITF now. So first consider this one as theta. So let tan inverse x equals to theta. Now first decide the value of theta. Okay. Tan inverse x equals to theta. Range of tan inverse is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. But it is given that x is less than 0. If x is less than 0, then tan inverse x is also less than 0. Theta is only belongs to minus pi by 2 to 0. Okay na? If x positive, then theta tan inverse x positive. It means theta positive. If x negative, then tan inverse negative, then theta is also negative. So theta belongs to minus pi by 2 to 0. Okay, theta lies in this interval. Okay. Now from this one what we are getting, if you take tan on both sides, then tan of tan inverse x is x, and from this one tan theta. So we are getting tan theta equals to x. Okay. Now if you want tan inverse x, it means theta. Theta in terms of cot inverse. If you want theta in terms of cot inverse, then find the value of cot theta. Okay, tan theta equals to x, then cot theta is equals to 1 by x. Obviously, cot theta is 1 by tan theta, na? Okay. If you want tan inverse x, it means theta in terms of sin inverse. If you want theta in terms of sin inverse, then find the value of sin theta. Okay. Value of sin theta is, okay. How to find? Again, use the triangle, na? Tan theta, see. Tan theta is p by b. Perpendicular is x, b. There is nothing in denominator, it means 1. Then hypotenuse is root 1 plus x square. Okay, simple. Tan theta equals to x. Now find sin theta. Sin theta is p by h. X by root 1 plus x square. Okay. If you want theta in terms of cos inverse, then find the value of cos theta. Cos theta, b by h. 1 by root 1 plus x square. Okay. Now what do we want? We want value of theta. Theta is the tan inverse x. Now we want value of theta. So take cot inverse on both sides. If you are taking cot inverse at this side, then cot inverse of cot theta equals to cot inverse 1 by x. Okay. Again we want value of theta. Take sin inverse. Sin inverse of sin theta equals to sin inverse x by root 1 plus x square. Okay. Now here take cos inverse. Cos inverse cos theta equals to cos inverse 1 by root 1 plus x square. Okay, no problem. Now I want value of cot inverse cot theta. Directly you can't cancel out. First you have to find the value of theta. Theta is minus pi by 2 to 0. 1 minute. Theta lies from minus pi by 2 to 0. And these values are not in range of cot inverse. Range of cot inverse is 0 to pi. Okay, na? 0 to pi. It means 0 to pi, and these all values are less than 0. Okay. So see, here we have 0. Here we have minus pi by 2, here we have minus pi. At this time theta lies in this interval minus pi by 2 to 0. If lies in this interval, it means these values are greater than minus pi. Cot inverse cot x, formula is x minus n pi, where theta is greater than n pi. Okay. So at this time these values are greater than minus pi, so formula of this one is theta minus minus pi. If theta is greater than minus pi, then theta minus minus pi. If theta is greater than plus pi, then theta minus pi. If theta is greater than 2 pi, then theta minus 2 pi. X minus n pi is the formula, na? Okay. Here we have cot inverse 1 by x. Now in sine inverse sine theta, if theta is near to odd multiple of pi but 1 minute, here theta from minus pi by 2 to 0 and range of sine inverse is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Then theta in range of sine inverse, so cancel out, no problem. And also if you use formula, then you will get same thing. Okay, use. So sine inverse sine theta, theta minus pi by 2 to 0. These all values lies in range of sine inverse. The range of sine inverse is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. So cancel out. We are getting theta equals to sine inverse x by root 1 minus x square. Okay. Now after this one, cos inverse cos theta, theta minus pi by 2 to 0, it means in this one, and range of cos inverse is 0 to pi. 0 to pi, it means not lies in range now, then we have to use the formula. So for this one, formula is, if x is less than even multiple of pi, then formula is that even pi minus x. If x is greater than even multiple of pi, then formula is x minus that even pi. But at this time x is less than 0, 0 is even now, obviously 0, 2 pi, 4 pi, minus 2 pi, these are even. So x is less than 0, if x is less than 0, then formula is 0 minus theta equals to cos inverse 1 by root 1 plus x square. So from this one, value of theta is minus at the side, minus cos inverse 1 by root 1 plus x square. From this one, value of theta we are getting, from this one, value of theta minus minus plus pi, at this side theta become minus pi plus cot inverse 1 by x. Now see, we want value of theta na, this is the theta. Okay, so done. Okay, so but remember only for positive, there is no need to remember for negative x. Okay, because we have easily we can derive now these. Okay, okay, done. Now we will take some questions. Sine of cot inverse minus 3 by 4. First you want value of this one. Now see, cot inverse minus 3 by 4. Now here we have sine, here we have cot inverse, so we can't cancel out. If you want cancellation, then here also what we want, sine inverse. If there is sine inverse now, then sine of sine inverse x is always equals to x. Okay, then we can use the formula, but at this time we didn't have any formula for sine of cot inverse now. It means I have to convert this one in terms of sine inverse. But 1 minute, we are remembering only formula for positive x. Okay, now then first convert this x in terms of positive. See, like this one, sine of cot inverse minus x is pi minus cot inverse x. Now no problem. Now see, this is like sine of, this is sine of pi minus theta. Sine pi minus theta is sine theta. Sine of theta, theta is cot inverse 3 by 4. Now see, now x is positive. Now no problem. Sine of, what you want? You want this one in terms of sine inverse. If there is cot inverse, it means inside what we have, formula of cot is b by p. So b base is 3, perpendicular is 4. If there is cot inverse, then use the formula of cot. Cot is base by perpendicular. So base is 3, perpendicular is 4, then hypotenuse is 5. If you want to write this one in terms of sine inverse, then formula of sine is p by h, 4 by 5. Okay. Now sine of sine inverse x is always equals to x. Done. Okay, write down. Okay, now next, sine of tan inverse 3 plus tan inverse 2. Okay. Now after this one we have two methods. First use the formula of sine a plus b. Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Then use interconversion. Or also first I can add these two because I have formula for tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, and that become easy. Okay, so I am using this one. If you add now these two, tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, then you will get value in terms of tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy in terms of tan inverse, and easily I can convert one tan inverse in terms of sin inverse for cancellation. Okay, now see sin of, but 1 minute, for tan inverse x plus tan inverse y we have two formula. One is tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy, and other is pi plus tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. How can we decide? How can we decide? Simple. X into y. X into y. 3 into 2 is 6. 6 is greater than 1. If x into y is greater than 1, then second formula we have to use. So second formula is pi plus tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy 6. Okay. Now sine of pi plus, what we are getting, tan inverse plus 5 by minus 5 minus 1. Oh, tan inverse, oh, then this becomes simple. Tan inverse minus 1 is minus pi by 4. Pi minus pi by 4 is 3 pi by 4. Value of sine 3 pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. Okay. Write down. Can I have? Third one, cos of 2 tan inverse 2 plus sine of 2 tan inverse 3. Okay. Now how to solve this one? Now see, you want value of this one, now we can't solve easily. And also if you convert this one in terms of, you can use interconversion also. See like this one, cos 2 theta. Cos 2 theta can be written as 2 cos square theta minus 1, and sin 2 theta, 2 sin theta cos theta. Then we can convert tan inverse in terms of sin inverse or cos inverse. Okay, so I am using interconversion. I have two methods for this one. Now see, cos, suppose this theta, then cos 2 theta. Cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta. Theta is tan inverse 2 minus 1. Okay, this is the value of cos 2 theta, 2 cos square theta minus 1. Okay. Plus, and also you can use sine, another formula. Cos 2 theta is 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta. Directly we can cancel out tan inverse. Otherwise here convert tan inverse in terms of cos inverse, no problem. Okay, use, doesn't matter. So okay, for this one I am using formula of tan. Sin 2 theta is 2 tan theta. Theta is tan inverse 3 by 1 plus tan square theta. Theta is tan inverse 3. Okay, if you want to use formula of tan, formula of cos 2 theta in terms of tan, also you can use. Okay, now see like this. Can I use? Cos 2 theta is 1 minus tan square theta. Theta is tan inverse 2 by 1 plus tan square theta. Theta is tan inverse 2. Now see, tan of tan inverse 2 whole square. Tan of tan inverse x is always equals to x. So what we are getting? 1 minus tan of tan inverse 2 is 2. Square of that, so 4. 1 plus tan of tan inverse 2 is 2. Square of that, tan square theta, it means complete tan theta square, 4. Okay, plus 2, tan of tan inverse 3 is 3. 1 plus tan of tan inverse 3 is 3. Square of 3 is 9. Okay, now what we are getting? We are getting minus 3 by 5 and here 6 by 10, so plus 3 by 5. What we are getting? 0. Okay, so this is the method. This is by using interconversion. Also I have another method for this one. cos of 2 tan inverse 2 plus sine of 2 tan inverse 3. I can assume this one as theta 1 and this one as theta 2. So let tan inverse 2 equals to theta 1 and tan inverse 3 equals to theta 2. So from this one what we are getting, take tan on both sides, then tan theta 1 equals to 2 and tan theta 2 equals to 3. Okay. Now we have value of tan theta 1 and tan theta 2. Then what do we want value of? We want value of this one now. Suppose this is equals to y. Then y equals to cos 2. I am assuming this one as theta 1, 2 theta 1. Plus sine, I am assuming this one as theta 2. So 2 theta 2. Okay. Now find the value of cos 2 theta 1, sine 2 theta 2 by using tan theta 1 and tan theta 2. How? 1 minus tan square theta 1 by 1 plus tan square theta 1. Sin 2 theta formula is 2 tan theta 2 by 1 plus tan square theta 2. If you put the values, you will get in same terms. Okay, value of tan theta 1 is 2 na. So 1 minus 2 square is 4, 1 plus 4 like this one. Okay. Can I have? Fourth one, tan of 1 by 2 cos inverse root 5 by 3. Yeah. Now for this one directly you can't use interconversion because of 1 by 2. If there is no 1 by 2, then I can convert cos inverse in terms of tan inverse to tan, cancel out. But at this time we can't convert this one directly in terms of tan inverse. Okay, now we can't use interconversion, then no problem, use second method. Okay, so let this is in terms of angle now. Value of ITF is always like a angle. Okay, suppose cos inverse 1 0, cos inverse 0 pi by 2. So values are angle now. So I am assuming this one as theta. If you are assuming this one as theta, then what we want? We want tan theta. Okay, so let 1 by 2 cos inverse root 5 by 3 is equals to theta. Then what do you want? We want value of tan theta. Now 2 at the side, then cos inverse root 5 by 3 equals to 2 theta. Take cos on both sides because we want value of tan theta. Then cos 2 theta is equals to root 5 by 3. Okay, this is the value of cos 2 theta. I am assuming this one as theta, it means we have to find the value of tan theta. Cos 2 theta, can you find value of tan theta by using cos 2 theta? Yeah, we can convert this one in terms of tan theta na. 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta equals to root 5 by 3. Cross multiplication, then you will get 3 minus 3 tan square theta and 1 plus tan square theta at the side, root 5 plus root 5 tan square theta. Okay, so if you take tan square theta, terms of tan square theta one side and other term at the side, then you will get tan square theta equals to 3 minus root 5 by 3 plus root 5. Okay, now rationalize. You want value of tan theta now. So if you rationalize tan square theta, how to rationalize? Multiply with, rationalize the denominator. I am multiplying with 3 minus root 5, 3 minus root 5. Then in numerator what you will get? A minus b, 3 minus root 5 whole square. And in denominator a plus b, a minus b. A plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square, a square is 9, b square is 5, 9 minus 5 is 4. Now find the value of tan theta. Tan theta is, if you take root over this one, what we are getting? Plus minus 3 minus root 5 by 2. Okay. Now see, but you will get, here we are getting two values, but only one is the answer. Now see, which one? One thing is clear, range of cos inverse is 0 to pi. Range of cos inverse is 0 to pi. Then range of cos inverse by 2 is 0 to pi by 2. Any value of cos inverse is 0 to pi. If in denominator we have 2, then 0 to pi by 2. If this is lies between 0 to pi by 2, then value of tan is positive because in first quadrant all trigonometric functions are positive. Okay, so you can't take negative sign. Okay, so answer is 3 minus root 5 by 2. This one is positive now, 3 is greater than root 5. Okay, so this is the value of tan theta. Write down. Next, question number 2. Evaluate cos inverse 12 by 13 plus sin inverse 4 by 5 minus tan inverse 63 by 16. Okay, now you want value of this one. Okay, do you have any formula for cos inverse x plus sin inverse y minus tan inverse x? No. Actually, we didn't have any formula for cos inverse x plus sin inverse y. No. We have formula for cos inverse x plus cos inverse y, or sin inverse x plus sin inverse y, or tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. Okay. So I have many options. Either convert this one in terms of cos inverse, then cos inverse x plus cos inverse y you can use, and I can convert sin inverse in terms of any other ITF. No. Okay. Or convert this one in terms of sin inverse, then also I can add. Okay, but always now formula is easy for tan inverse. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is simply tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. In formula of sin inverse x plus sin inverse y or cos inverse x plus cos inverse y, we have root values. Okay, na? X root 1 minus y square, like this one. So it will be easy if you convert both in terms of tan inverse. So I am converting cos inverse in terms of tan inverse. Now how to convert? X is positive, so directly we can write. If there is cos inverse, formula of cos is b by h. So base is 12, hypotenuse is 13, then perpendicular become 5. Root this one is square minus this one is square, 169 minus 144 root 25 is 5. If you want to write in terms of tan inverse, then formula of tan is p by b. Okay, then 5 by 12. Again I want to write this one in terms of tan inverse. Why we are writing this one in terms of tan inverse? Because formula for tan inverse is easy. So sin inverse, then this one is value of sin is p by h. Perpendicular is 4, hypotenuse is 5, then base is 3. You want to write in terms of tan inverse, then 4 by 3. Okay, this is already in terms of tan inverse. Tan inverse 63 by 16. Okay, no problem. Now add these two. If you are adding tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, what we are getting? 1 minute. First I have to check na. X into y is less than 1 or greater than 1. X into y. 5 into 4, 20. 36 less than 1. If less than 1, then direct tan inverse 5 by 12 plus 4 by 3 x plus y by 1 minus xy. Okay, no problem. Minus tan inverse 63 by 16. Okay, now solve. What we are getting? If you take LCM 36, then this one is 15, 48, 48 plus 15 is 63 by 36. Take LCM 36. 36 minus b minus 20, then 16 by 36. Okay, minus tan inverse 63 by 16. Oh, answer is 0 now. Tan inverse 63 by 16, 36 cancel out, minus tan inverse 63 by 16 equal to 0. Okay, so we are getting answer as 0. Okay, write down. Next, for your questions. Okay, question number 3. Which is greater, cos inverse 7 by 25 plus cos inverse 3 by 5 or cot inverse minus 1. Now we have to identify that out of these two which one is greater. Value of cot inverse minus 1 is easy. For this one we have it. This is 3 pi by 4. Range of cot inverse is 0 to pi. Negative, then pi by 2 to pi. From pi by 2 to pi value of theta, so that cot theta become minus 1. Pi minus pi by 4. 3 pi by 4. Okay, so value of this one is 3 pi by 4. Okay. So it means there is no need to solve this one. We have to just solve this one. Okay. Now to solve this one, you can use anything, doesn't matter. You can use formula of cos inverse x plus cos inverse y. At the end, we have to identify only one thing, that this sum is less than 3 pi by 4 or greater than 3 pi by 4. Okay. But if I use cos inverse x plus cos inverse y, then I will get root values. Okay, and I didn't like root. Then I will convert this one in terms of tan inverse. So tan inverse 7 by 25. Then 7 is base. 25 is perpendicular. Then 25 is hypotenuse. Then perpendicular is root this one is square minus this one is square. What you will get? 625 minus 49 root 576 24. Okay. Then tan inverse, formula of tan inverse is 24 by 7 plus cos inverse in terms of tan inverse. This is 3 by 5. 3 is base, 5 is hypotenuse. This one is 4 by 3. Okay. So we are just solving this one. Now tan inverse x plus tan inverse y formula. Again, first find x into y is less than 1 or greater than 1. X into y, this one into this one. Obviously, in numerator you have 96. Here x into y is, this one into this one is 96 by 21, greater than 1. Greater than 1, then formula is pi plus, remember, pi plus tan inverse a plus b by 1 minus ab. Okay, then pi plus tan inverse. What we are getting? If you take LCM 21, then 24 into 3, I can solve 72. 72 and 28, 100. In denominator, what we have? 21. Again, take LCM 21, 21 cancel out. 21 minus 96. 21 minus 96 is minus 75. So minus 75. So what we are getting? Pi plus, I can write minus outside from tan inverse. Tan inverse from 25, both will be cancelled out, 4 by 3. Now I want to compare this one with the tan inverse minus 1. Now directly we can't find the value of this one. But 1 minute, I can convert this one in terms of cot inverse. Okay, see, pi minus tan inverse 1 by x can be written as cot inverse 3 by 4. If there is x is positive, then directly. Okay, and pi minus cot inverse theta is equal to cot inverse minus x minus 3 by 4. Okay, now I am getting value of this one in terms of cot inverse. Now compare, cot inverse minus 3 by 4 is greater or cot inverse minus 1 is greater. Okay, find out. Okay, you have 5 seconds. Cot inverse minus 3 by 4 is greater or cot inverse minus 1 is greater? Getting cot inverse minus 1. Why? Cot inverse is decreasing function. Obviously now, cot inverse is decreasing function. If decreasing function and minus 1 is less than minus 3 by 4, then value at minus 1 is greater. No. Okay, see, by using graph. This is the graph of cot inverse. Any problem in graph? If you have problem, then also this is the graph. I can't change now. Okay, this is pi by 0. Now what we have two values, minus 3 by 4 and minus 1. Okay, suppose this is the minus 1 and this value is cot inverse minus 1. Minus 3 by 4 is minus 0.75. So this is minus 3 by 4. Now you can identify which one is greater. Obviously, cot inverse minus 1 is greater than this one. because decreasing function now. So if x1 is less than x2, then f x1 is greater than f x2 in case of decreasing function, otherwise you are getting. Okay, so cot inverse minus 1 is greater. Okay, and also I have another option to prove this one. See, like this. First compare these x, minus 3 by 4 and minus 1. Easily I can say that minus 3 by 4 is greater than minus 1. Now you want value of this one, now take cot inverse. If you take cot inverse, cot inverse is decreasing function, so change the sign of inequality. It means this one is greater than this one. Now write anyhow, it doesn't matter, but cot inverse minus 1 is the greater. Okay, can I rough? Yeah, I can rough. Now next, where view. Okay, write equation. Find the sum of absolute value of all possible values of x for which cos of tan inverse sine of cot inverse x is equals to root 226 by 227. Okay, it will solve this one, find the all possible value of x and then find the sum of absolute value. Absolute value, it means with more. It means if you are getting, suppose x is equals to 3 and minus 4. Okay, then absolute value of 3 is 3 and minus 4 is 4. It means without sign. Then sum of absolute value is 7, not minus 1. Okay, like this one. Now we want to solve this one and we have to find the value of x. Okay, so to solve this one, this is sine cot inverse. If you can convert cot inverse in terms of sine inverse, then I can cancel out sine to sine inverse. Okay, so like this one, interconversion we have to use cos of tan inverse sine of. Now to cancel out sine, I have to convert this one in terms of sine inverse. Okay, so if you want to convert this one in terms of sine inverse, 1 minute, now we have to use the formula. If there is cot inverse, then this one is b by p. So base is x, p is 1, then h is root 1 plus x square. If you want to write cot inverse in terms of sine inverse, then we have to write the formula of sine as p by h. What we are getting? 1 by root 1 plus x square. Now sine to sine inverse cancel out. Okay. Okay, interconversion, sine to sine inverse cancel out. Then what we are getting? Cos of tan inverse 1 by root 1 plus x square, because this one is cancel out, and this value is equals to root 226 by 227. Okay, no problem. Now again, if you want to solve this one, then we have to write tan inverse in terms of cos inverse. Okay, now see, cos of, we want in terms of cos inverse. If tan inverse, then this is p by b, perpendicular is 1, base is 1 plus x square, then hypotenuse is root this one square plus this one square, 2 plus x square. If you want to write tan inverse in terms of cos inverse, then formula of cos is base by hypotenuse. So what we are getting? Root 1 plus x square by root 2 plus x square. Okay, value is equals to 226 by 227. Cos to cos inverse cancel out. Okay, then no problem, we are getting 1 plus x square by root 2 plus x square is equals to root 226 by 227. If you take square and solve, then you will get value of x square. Obviously now 1 plus x square, 1 plus 225, 2 plus x square, 2 plus 225. So x square is 225. Then x is equals to plus minus root 225 is 15. Okay. Sum of absolute value. First value is 15. Second is root mod of minus 15. Total is 30. Okay, now without sign. You can't take 1 plus 1 minus. Okay. So sum of absolute value is 30. Okay, can I ref? So this is the use of interconversion. I can ref now? Okay, so this is done. Now where I will get questions. Okay, next question. Solve for x. First one, sine inverse x is greater than pi by 6. Okay, inequality in ITF. If you want value of this one, now I want all possible value of x. So here we have sine inverse, it means I have to take sine. Now see, it is given that sine inverse x must be greater than pi by 6, but we know that range of sine inverse is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, so it can't be greater than pi by 2. He is saying that this must be greater than pi by 6, but we know now that this can't be greater than pi by 2. Okay, so I am taking pi by 6 to pi by 2. Okay. Now what do you want value of x? So take sine on both sides, because sine of sine inverse x is sine x. So sine pi by 2. I am taking sine on each side. Okay. Sine of sine inverse x, then this become x sine pi by 6. It means we are taking anti-sine inverse, and sine inverse is increasing function. Increasing, then sign of inequality remains same. Okay. Sine pi by 6 is 1 by 2 and sine pi by 2 is 1. So x belongs to 1 by 2 comma 1. 1 is included. Okay, second one. Second one is cos inverse x is greater than minus pi by 4 to less than 2 pi by 3. Okay. Cos inverse x is minus pi by 4 to 2 pi by 3. Minus pi by 4, how can you write? Because this is always positive now. Minus pi by 4 to 2 pi by 3. Yeah, this is the question. Okay, now see, cos inverse is from minus pi by 4 to 2 pi by 3. But we know one thing, cos inverse can't be negative. Cos inverse is always greater than equals to 0. Now range of cos inverse is 0 to pi. Okay, so we have to redefine this one. Cos inverse, if question is given that this one must be greater than minus pi by 4 to 2 pi by 3, but we know that this can't be less than 0. Okay, this can't be less than 0 now. So 0 to 2 pi by 3. Okay, in this one we have all value from minus pi by 4 to 2 pi by 3, but you can't take those value from minus pi by 4 to 0. You can take only 0 to 2 pi by 3. Okay, because cos inverse, range of cos inverse is greater than equals to 0. Now take cos. If you take cos, then what we are getting? Cos 0. Cos of cos inverse x is x, cos 2 pi by 3. Okay. Now cos inverse is increasing or decreasing function? Obviously decreasing. Decreasing, then change the sign of inequality. This is 0. Cos 0 is 1 x, and cos 2 pi by 3 is minus 1 by 2. Okay, so we are getting x belongs to minus 1 by 2 to 1. Okay, done. I am also done. Third one. Log pi by 4 tan inverse x minus 1 is greater than equals to 1. Okay, this is the inequality. Now we have to solve for x. Okay, now take antilog. If you are taking antilog, then what we are getting? Tan inverse x minus 1, and at the side what you will get? Pi by 4 power 1. We are taking antilog now. Okay, now see, we are taking antilog. If this one is decreasing, then we have to change the sign of inequality, and if this one is increasing, then we have to remain same. We have to write the same sign of inequality. Okay, now see, if pi by 4 is less than 1, then change the sign. If pi by 4 is greater than 1, then sign of inequality remains same. In case of logarithm now, okay, why? Because if base is greater than 1, then this is the graph. If base is greater than 1, then logarithm is increasing. If base is less than 1, then this is the graph. If base is less than 1, then decreasing. And pi by 4 is the base. Pi is 3.14 by 4, less than 1. If less than 1, then change the sign of inequality. Okay. Now from this one we are getting that tan inverse x minus 1 is less than equals to pi by 4. And we know that range of tan inverse is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. But 1 minute, at this time, if tan inverse, range of tan inverse is maybe negative, but at this time tan inverse can't be negative. If tan inverse is negative, then logarithm is not defined. So also I have to write this condition now. Tan inverse x minus 1 must be greater than 0. Okay. If you are not writing this one, also no problem. But write in next line tan inverse x minus 1 less than equals to pi by 4. Minimum, highest value is clear, but we have to write the minimum value also now to get the value of x. But this can't be less than 0. If this one is less than 0, then logarithm is not defined. Okay. Now take tan 0. Tan of tan inverse x is x minus 1 and tan pi by 4. Now tan inverse is increasing or decreasing? Increasing. So sign of inequality remains same. Tan 0 is 0, x minus 1, this is 1, add 1, then 1, x 2. Then from this one we are getting x belongs to 1, 2. Okay, done. Now next, fourth one. Sin inverse x square minus 3 sin inverse x and plus 2 less than equals to 0. Okay. Solve the inequality. Quadratic polynomial in case of sin inverse, make the factors. Factors are product is 2 and sum is minus 3, minus 1 and minus 2. So I am writing directly factors sin inverse x minus 1 into sin inverse x minus 2 less than equals to 0. If you multiply these two, you will get same thing. Okay. Now sin scheme, if you put this one equals to 0, then sin inverse x equals to 1. If you put this one equals to 0, then sin inverse x equals to 2. Okay. Remember the sign scheme for sin inverse x. These are the value of sin inverse x, not x. Okay. If sin inverse x is greater than 2, then plus, minus, plus sign. Here we have less than equals to 2. So condition is sin inverse x less than equals to 0 na. It means with the negative sign. So I can take 1 to 2. Because here it is given equals to, so I can also include. Okay. So condition is sin inverse x must be from 1 to 2. Range of sin inverse is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Pi is 3.14, pi by 2 is 1.57, like this one. Pi by 2 is 1.57. So sin inverse can't be greater than pi by 2. But here we are getting less than equals to 2. So from pi by 2 to 2, you can't take now. Pi by 2 is 1.57 and 2 is greater than that one na. So here I have to write this one as sin inverse greater than equals to 1, that is okay. He is saying that sin inverse must be less than equals to 2, but we know that this can't be greater than pi by 2 na. So I have to write upper limit as pi by 2. Now take sin. If you take sin, then here what we are getting? Sin 1. Here what we are getting? Sin pi by 2 is 1. Okay, increasing function, so sign of inequality remains same. Sin 1 1 it means 57 degree, not 1 degree. Okay na, sine 57 degree we didn't know, so value of x remain as x belongs to sine 1 comma 1. Okay, both are included. Okay, done. Okay, so in next lecture this chapter will be completed. Okay, can I have? Okay, done.